All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Today, we tapping into solar plexus energy. Solar plexus energy is very important, so I had to do this in the daytime. Even though they're covering up Brother Guy Ra, we got to do this right now because it just only makes sense. Because your solar plexus connects, one, to Brother Guy Ra, and two, to the eternal blue flame. In fact, your replica, if you will, or your version of the eternal blue flame sits at the seat of the solar plexus. That is the seat. The solar plexus is the seat of the soul, gang, right? And we know who has souls: nine ether gods and interdimensional beings. Now, understand, 6, 7, and 8 ether beings can also be interdimensionals. Yes, some of our 6, 7, and 8 ether beings are star seeds as well. A lot of us won't like to admit that, though, because a lot of us, we just don't understand the truth. So, very few, but some of the human beings have souls as well, so you can tap into this energy. However, no human being has 9 chakras. All right, and before we tap in, we must understand this. This is something that only the 9 ether gods have. All right, not even the reptiles and the Pleiadians have the 9 chakras. Understand this. All right, straight like that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna carve us a circle. You get me? Using this sage smoke. And the reason why we're using the sage is because the sage is basically a cleanser. All right. So incense you could use as well because incense is a energy stabilizer. The sage both stabilizes, right, and cleans energy, right? Straight like that. And when you're outside, you don't have to worry about all of the precautions of inside. See, what we're doing with this right now is we're creating electricity. We're using the smoke to cleanse our energy because we're tapping into our soul, guys. So this is important. Until it gives me a sign that it's time to stop and it's getting to that point, we're gonna keep going. We unblocking that blocked energy, bro, of the solar plexus chakra. We tapping into who we actually are. We tapping into all energy and the understanding of it before we tap into its power. We're understanding who we are, not on this physical level, not even on this metaphysical level, but on an ethereal level, who we actually are. Y'all hear Migo say he's Al-Mahdi. I think I need y'all to understand what that truly means. Al-Mahdi means guided one. I've always told you my name, enlightenment within. Now, if I tell you I'm the guided one and enlightenment within, right? Do these two things contradict one another? My point is not to prove this to you. My point is this energy helped me to see very clearly who I am and why I'm here. This right here is key to tapping in, not with Migo, but with self. Straight up, this is how you unlock your Akashic records. The sacred energy igniting the Merkaba. But we must up our vibration before we talk about traversing the omniverse. Sage is still going. Feel me? We're just gonna let her burn. All right, so first things first. All right, here is the quote unquote stereotypical or most known rather solar plexus mudra. All right. Now, understand this. Just as I said with the sacred energy, your thumbs and their placing do not matter. All right. It only matters what suits you. Go within self for the answers. All right. So don't let people tell you, oh, it has to be left over right. No, it does not. You can tap into the energy either way as long as you are aligned. I promise you. All right. So with solar plexus energy, right? This is where we are. Remember, we're keeping our back aligned, focusing on our breath, right? We align in the mudra, straight down the middle. Okay? Straight down the middle. For those of y'all can't see over the top, this is what we're doing with our thumbs. What this mudra encapsulates is all energy. This is why it's like this. All right? Another mudra for solar plexus energy. Y'all see what I see? I see some praying hands. I see some praying hands here. What are these praying hands for? I mean, Rashad Jamal told y'all that this has no energy, but he was wrong. They tricked us into trapping our soul through these spells we know as prayer. Originally, prayer was about affirmation. We didn't say amen. We said ashe to grant it life force. That's the original meaning for so be it. You feel me? Not amen. We know what amen truly means. All right? That means it's done. Not so be it. It is done. These don't necessarily mean the same thing, do they? Yeah, you see, they actually are kind of polar opposites. You see how Yakub does things. He makes things that are bad seem good, quote unquote. Anyway, when we tap into the solar plexus energy this way, this right here is the original mudra. This is how they tricked us into Christianity and Islam. This is how this happened. Yes, Al-Mahdi is telling you they tricked us into Islam this way. That's what this is. Understand that. All right? So boom. Here is the most powerful mudra, right? The most powerful mudra for the solar plexus. Before we get into the mantra, this is the most powerful mudra right here. The Rudra. The Rudra, right? This is how it's done right here. Just like with root energy and submission energy, right? We're coming here to our lap. The only difference is we're bringing it in closer. Make sure we align our energy. We're right here with it. Y'all see what I'm doing? Down here. Remember, this is Rudra right here. Very similar to root energy, right? But you're using your index finger now. Now your index finger and your ring, or your index finger and your ring finger are coming together with your thumb. You feel me? Understand? Your pinky will be a little bit further out than your middle finger, like so. Like I said, we bring it here. Now, if you have back problems, I advise you do like what Migo's doing now. Get up against a wall, or better yet, a tree, because you can achieve downloads through the meditation a lot deeper when you tap in with the tree. I promise you. Sit right there at the root of the tree. Align your back with the tree. Close your eyes. And y'all know the steps. And if you don't, go back to root energy so you can understand what we do until we get to the mantra. And what is the mantra? Ram. Yes, right. Here's the frequency. Ram. Now, understand, you can do this at different octaves depending on your vocal cords. If you got a deep voice like Migo got, you can Ram. Or if you're one of the goddesses, you got Ram. It's the same frequency, just a higher octave. Understand that, okay? Straight like that. Now, any questions, please put it down in the Now, understand this, bro. This is all about connecting with your soul and unlocking who you actually are. All right. This right here is how we begin to tap in. We are now at the mid vibration. We are at the core vibration. This is where core vibration comes from. You dig what I'm saying? This is your core. This is your true self. This is the matter within you. You dig what I'm saying? So go ahead and tap into that. You feel me? Before you even think about tapping in with me, go ahead and tap into you. Peace to the gods and the goddesses of planet Kai. Peace to the high vibrational human beings of planet Kai. And peace to my interdimensional family. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Grand rising. And now we rise.